Monkeys are depicted throughout ancient Egyptian history, and there is also quite a range of what types of monkeys and apes are depicted. Some may think that they are only being depicted when they are essentially pets of royals or nobility, but many are depicted in a more religious sense as well as being mummified for ritual animals. While no monkeys and baboons are native to Egypt now, even early pre-dynastic Egyptians knew about them and integrated them into their religion. We do know that Egypt during the early dynastic age was a much wetter environment and probably closer to a savanna, which would have been more habitable for monkeys or baboons. It is also possible that they still lived in the southern part of Egypt during the Old Kingdom, but as Egypt became more and more dry, they had to be imported from places like southern Africa. There's evidence of about 5 different types of monkeys and baboons that have been identified in art in ancient Egypt. There is the vervant monkey, the red monkey, the Barbary ape, the hamadress baboon, and the olive baboon. We know from recent studies that certain types of baboons were bred by ancient Egyptians to be used for ritual mummies, and those typically date to the New Kingdom and the Late Period. In many cases, like some of the images I've showed you, monkeys can be seen as pets as they are found on the leash, usually led by an attendant from the Old Kingdom to the New Kingdom. But on a religious side, baboons are usually associated with the god Thoth. There is also a different god called Babi or Baba, which is a deification of a hamadress baboon. Here you can see an image of servants and attendants bringing offerings from southern Egypt, including a variety of wild animals, including that baboon over there and the little monkey climbing the giraffe's neck. I think it's very interesting that we do see this dichotomy between the smaller monkeys are more typically depicted as kind of pets, and they're kind of more like kind and hanging out with humans, while the hamadress baboon is typically seen in a more religious side, but in some cases is also seen on a kind of more scary side. In this case, this image has been interpreted that the baboon is sort of being used as like a police dog to try to get this guy from stopping to steal all of the different offerings in there. Feel free to pause to read this really cool chart I found about a couple different monkeys and baboons and where they were found in Egypt and where they originate originally. As always, ask more questions and I'll make more Ask an Egyptologist videos.